Good evening. And we're continuing with the laws of Birkot HaShachar. We're moving on to Birkot Torah. So the Gemara Masechet Nedarim, Pei Aleph, tells us, in answer to a very interesting question, the Gemara asks, why is it that sometimes we have Talmidei Chachamim, rabbis, that their sons are not rabbis? Usually you would think that they would be able to teach their son, raise their sons to become the same as them. The Gemara also tells us what is the reason why the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. For what sin did the Jewish people do? And the Gemara says this, that the Talmidei Chachamim, their sons, not always merit to be Talmidei Chachamim. Ravina says because the Talmidei Chachamim did not say first Birkot Torah. They did not say the blessing of the Torah before they learned Torah. And the Gemara says, discussion in the Pasuk in Yirmiyah, why Avda Haaretz, why was the land lost? Why did we lose the Beit HaMikdash? The Gemara says also because people were not meticulous, they were not careful to say Birkot Torah before they learned Torah. They didn't go out of their way. And the Ran explains, it means that people didn't value the mitzvah of learning Torah so much that you have to say a bracha. They would say, okay, no, it's okay. And therefore, because of this lack of importance that they wouldn't give to the Torah, they wouldn't value the Torah, they wouldn't give it the importance it deserves by making a bracha, so therefore they weren't able to give the importance of Torah to their children, and eventually they lost the Beit HaMikdash. So the Gemara is trying to tell us, person has to be very careful. That's what Shulchan Aruch writes, Siman Mem Zayin. He says, the Shulchan Aruch says, with Birkot Torah, tzarich lizer meod. So you have to be very careful with the bracha, Birkot Torah, to make sure you do it. The Gemara Masechet Brachot Yud Aleph tells us, which bracha do we make a Birkot Torah? And very interesting, if you look in the Siddur, you say 3 different types of blessings on Birkot Torah. Usually you would say one bracha. Why you have to say 3 brachot? So the Gemara brings many opinions of which bracha, what's the text of the bracha you have to say. Is it girsa of the bracha you should say? The Gemara gives 33 opinions. Is it maybe la'asok divrei Torah? Or Sfaradim we say al divrei Torah? Or is it melamed Torah l'amo Yisrael? Or is it shebachar banu? Which one is it? So the Gemara says because of the argument, and because of the mitzvah of learning Torah is very important, so we say all 3. Because of the argument, we say all 3 brachot. Therefore, that's the custom we have. Now, the question is, the Birkot Torah is a mitzvah, separate mitzvah in of itself? Is a mitzvah from the Torah by itself? So, the Gemara Masechet Brachot Chaf Aleph says, how do we know you have to say Birkat Hamazon from the Torah? The Gemara brings a pasuk, Ve'achata v'savata, Barakta Adonai Elohecha. You'll go and you eat and you'll be full, and you have to go bless your God. And it says, how do we know you have to say Birkat Torah before you learn Torah? What's the pasuk? Yishem Elohecha, Havagod Elohenu. So therefore you see that just like you brought a pasuk for Birkat Hamazon, it brought a pasuk for Birkat Torah. Sounds like just like Birkat Hamazon is from the Torah, sounds like Birkat Torah is also from the Torah. This is how the Ramban learns. Nachmanides learns like that. But the Rambam argues and he says, no, it's not a mitzvah from the Torah. Many understand that the Rambam says it's only midrabanan, and the difference between these 2 opinions will be safek. A person has a doubt. If I say Birkat Torah, I didn't say Birkat Torah, I don't remember, the halacha is that you don't go back. Shulchan Aruch writes in Siman Reshtet, the only blessing you go back in the case of doubt is the Birkat Hamazon. The first 3 blessings are from the Torah, but all the other blessings are the Rabbanan and Safek the Rabban Lekula. So therefore, Yudar Kut Yosef says also by Birkat Torah, if you don't remember if you said Birkat Torah or not, you should not go back and repeat it because it might be B'chala Batala, and therefore only Birkat Hamazon a person would go back for. There's a wonderful story that Yerushalmi tells us in Sechet Bamitzia about Rabbi Shimon ben Shetach, about how he was teaching his students and he used to make a living by selling cotton. He would collect cotton and then he would sell it. So the students felt bad for him that the rabbi had to go and collect and carry everything by hand. So they went and they bought him a donkey. And he said, Rabbi, we're going to go buy you a donkey. That way you're going to go and carry everything in the donkey. You're not going to have to work so hard. You're going to have more time to learn with us. No problem. So he goes, they buy the donkey. They come back. He said, Rabbi, you're wealthy. That's it. You don't have to go to work anymore. He says, what are you guys talking about? He says, we found on the donkey on its neck. He didn't realize the seller, there was a diamond. There was a diamond on the donkey. Now you're going to sell this. You're going to be Moshad. You're going to be wealthy. He said, wait, did the guy sell you the jewel on purpose? He said, no. He says, go back now and tell him there was a jewel of the donkey. Give it back. He says, why? It's a lost object of a goy. Lost object of a goy. Rabbi, you taught us you don't have to give it back, the lost object of the goy. He says, listen to me very carefully. You're going to go back and you're going to give it back. He went to give it back. The goy said, I was waiting to go find you guys. I realized I lost my diamond. They said, yes, our rabbi, Rabbi Shimon ben Shetach, came and he wanted to tell you that he wants to return it. He says, wow, such a blessed person he is. What is his name again? His name is Rabbi Shimon ben Shetach. He said, blessed is the God Rabbi Shimon ben Shetach. And therefore, when the students told the rabbi, and the rabbi said it was worth it to give up all the money in the world to make this goy and to make this person praise HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to realize there is a God. So therefore, a person should realize, we should learn from the Chachamim that when it comes for Hashem, we should not put any money before us in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Rather, we should give everything to HaKadosh Baruch Hu.